They entered the same prison, but only one would walk out alive. Two brothers bound by blood, torn apart by betrayal. What happens when family loyalty collides with prison survival? This is the true story of Marcus and Darnell, a story of trust, deception, and the ultimate betrayal behind bars. Marcus and Darnell grew up in the same tough neighborhood in Detroit. Marcus, the older brother, was the protector, the one who'd take the punches so his little brother didn't have to. Darnell, he was the dreamer, the smooth talker, always finding a way out of trouble. But as they grew older, the streets caught up with both of them. Marcus went down first, armed robbery, 5 years inside. By the time Darnell got caught, drug charges and gun possession, his own brother was already doing time in the same prison. At first, it felt like fate had given them a second chance to stick together, to watch each other's backs in one of the deadliest prisons in Michigan. But prison isn't about family, it's about survival. And the brothers quickly found themselves pulled in different directions. Marcus joined a work crew, kept his head down, and earned respect from the older lifers. Darnell, he was drawn to the fast life inside, gambling, contraband, and dangerous alliances. Marcus begged him to chill, to lay low, but Darnell saw opportunity, money, power, influence. And in prison, power can mean the difference between life and death. That choice would ignite a chain reaction neither brother could stop. One night, Darnell made a deal. He smuggled in contraband for one of the most feared prison gangs. But when things went south, when a package disappeared, he needed someone to blame. And he pointed the finger into his own brother. Marcus's cell was raided. They found a shank hidden in his mattress. A setup. He swore it wasn't his, but in prison, proof doesn't matter. Reputation does. Marcus was thrown into solitary for months, branded a snitch and a threat. The same man who once shielded his little brother was now paying for his betrayal. Meanwhile, Darnell rose in the ranks, gambling rings, protection rackets, all under the watchful eye of the gang that believed he'd proven his loyalty. But betrayal comes with a cost. Word travels fast behind bars. And soon, other inmates began to question, if Darnell could turn on his own blood, who wouldn't he betray? When Marcus finally got out, he wasn't the same man. The betrayal had hardened him. And when he locked eyes with his brother in the yard, the whole prison held its breath. It wasn't just a fight between two men. It was blood against blood, trust against betrayal. And in prison, it's survival of the fittest. The fight ended with Marcus thrown into maximum security. Darnell, left alive but stripped of respect. Nobody trusted him anymore. He wasn't feared. He was isolated. And in prison, isolation is a death sentence. The brothers never spoke again. Not at visits, not through letters. For Marcus, betrayal cut deeper than any blade. For Darnell, survival came at the cost of the only person who ever truly had his back. Prison doesn't just cage bodies, it cages hearts, minds, and families. Marcus and Darnell's story is a brutal reminder. In the fight to survive behind bars, even blood ties can break. And when brother turns on brother, no one really wins. Would you forgive your brother if he betrayed you to survive? Let us know in the comments.